It's Bambini time.
Bambini, Bambini. I'm a little children, it's Bambini. Come, let's learn in various fun. It's an educational TV show.
Hello and welcome to your number one favorite educative and entertainment kids show. This is Bambini show. Like you know, we are in the 18th century and a lot is happening here. In fact, we are even in the 21st century as I'm talking to you right now, and a lot is happening. Today we have Bernard the magician on Bambini show. Yes, you heard me right. So we are going straight to him to tell us about what actually the magic word is about. Guy. In fact, you're a guy. The Gaia show. So you're welcome to Bambini show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, it's a pleasure having you on this wonderful show.
Same here. It's
Boza.
That's nice.
You do. Oh, but what are you holding here, and then why do you have all these with you?
Well, every artist has a tool or group of tools he works with, and so this is just my toolbox. It contains a number of magic props, stuff I perform magic with. So basically that's well, if it comes in handy if I have to go anywhere, I just carry it. Voila.
In fact, today we are going to experience the magic word. He's going to tell us details about what actually magic is all about. So before we set the ball rolling, can you tell us what magic is?
Magic. Let me break it down to something very simple. So magic basically is something that happens without you knowing what is basically happening, but you just see the aftermath and you just call it magic. So example, if I tell you close your eyes, and by the time you close your eyes, I run away from here and the lady comes to stand here. When you open your eyes, it's magic basically, because you didn't know what happened in the background. You only explain with magic. So basically that's what magic is about.
Then I can say in my own words that magic is something we do behind the scene, but we only see the results.
Yes, more like it. So basically magic happens.
Then it means we create magic.
If we say behind the scenes, then it becomes quite but basically, sometimes magic happens right in your eyes. You don't know it doesn't have to be hidden. It happens right in your eyes.
So today, how many magics are you going to perform for us?
Let's see what time allows us to do.
All right, so tell us about yourself. Who are you?
Bernard. Bernard is the first of 3 boys born to my mom and dad, obviously. Anyways. I'm an electrical engineer by profession. Trained electrical engineer. I went to KNUST. I was a teaching assistant. I'm a passionate teacher, so I teach a lot. I teach SATs, GREs, anything aptitude tests. And I've been into child development, so I love to teach children. Maybe now I barely do that often because of time factor.
I don't know, today I'm doing it on Bambini show.
Yeah, that's obviously true. Oh, so Bernard, basically, Bernard. If you have to ask, I'm a magician now, professionally. That's what I do for a living. Yes. But that aside, like I said, I teach SATs and GREs.
All right.
Again, I went to high school at Presec, Legon, like the best boys' school. So if you are watching and you're a guy and you are looking for a boys' school to attend, Presec, Legon.
Now that their results are in.
Yeah, let it be there, Presec, Legon. So that's why I went basic school, Atomic Hills, and Liberty Preparatory School.
Wow.
And so I think that's just about me with regards to education.
Anyway, since he's an elite, then he has to know more about this magic thing. So how did this magic all come about?
Magic. You wouldn't believe, one night I was sleeping and I heard a tap on my right. I was like, look to your left. Then I looked to my left. Then the voice was like, no, what is left? You are believing I'm kidding. Anyways, well, on a more serious note, my dad is a magician.
I said it.
Yeah, so he's performed magic a couple of times. He used to do it at church to entertain church members and stuff.
Okay.
And to let them know that there is nothing spiritual about magic. So what I do basically, I always debunk that theory that magic has to do with spirits and stuff. That's the education I leave wherever I go. So if you are watching and you ever thought magic is spiritual, like juju, kindly scrap the idea of like, yeah, scrap it off, like right now, forget about it. It's just has to do with smartness and intelligence and a lot of other stuff. Like
then I can say magicians are game players.
To an extent, you are somehow right, but if you are talking about magicians, we do that for entertainment purposes. So game players will be something else.
But game is entertainment, so it's all falls under the same.
It depends on what you are talking about.
All right, so give us some examples of magic before we come to your box.
Magic examples as in
something that we think has to do with something spiritual, but then it's something that we just played around it.
I don't know how to start this, but the best magic you can experience is when your mom cooks.
Okay.
You see her add rice and tomato and oil and salt and blah blah blah. You might not be there, but in 30 minutes you come back and there's a wonderful jollof prepared.
I can see your favorite is jollof.
Oh, not really. I don't hate it though, but I don't have favorites.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so that's basically its magic because you didn't know how, unless maybe you have a foreknowledge of how it's prepared. But since you didn't see the process, let's say you just saw the rice, blah 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 here. You went and you came back and it's jollof. That process happening behind is what happens in magic. So maybe you see me with something at the end, there's something special happened out of it. That process is what is the magic process. The outcome is what wows people. So you can't eat just the raw rice and be happy, or you can't take tomato and eat and feel happy about it, or just salt, you know. But when they combine them into jollof, yummy. Wow.
The guy likes food.
Oh, food, yeah, food. Yeah,
everybody likes food.
Yeah, it's not me. I love food. I love food. I'm not kidding.
All right. People say they use dwarves and other things in order to conjure some spirits to become very powerful, especially those that used to perform these, like gone are the days, our grandfathers, those times. Yeah. Do they still exist?
Those people are usually called the fetish priests. They do some, but to me, to a larger extent, and to the best of my knowledge, as to what I've practiced so far, there's nothing spiritual. For that, I can say with certainty. There's nothing spiritual. If they will claim it's spiritual, then it's up to them. But to me, and to the best of my knowledge, there is nothing spiritual about magic. No.
So ever since you became an adult, for how long do you think you've been into this magic?
Magic. I've been performing magic professionally for 4 years. Like that's when I decided, let me commercialize it, let me go full scale. But that aside, since high school, I used to perform 1 or 2 stuff, like just for the fun of it, because I could do it, because my dad had been doing, I've been seeing some. I just do 1 or 2 stuff. So basically, that's what's the whole. Professionally 4 years, 4 years. That's when I was in final year. Okay, so that means I'm in my 5th year of magic, professional magic now. Yeah.
Wow. All right, then you have to tell us something. In fact, we want to see it. Bambini kids, we always want to see it before we believe. Seeing is believing, like we all know. So let's go straight to the first magic that you will perform.
This one, I actually brought this because it's a kids program. This this has to do with. It's a learning process. Basically, I used to teach people how to solve the puzzle. Have you ever solved some before? It's called a Rubik's Cube.
No.
Okay, so I actually brought a similar one here for you. This is how it is. So in order for you to understand how it is, I've just mixed it up. That's very cool. No, you don't go any further. You might not be able to solve it.
Oh, really?
So I've just changed the sentence. This is how simple it is. Do you want to make this further?
This will look simpler. So let's finish with this one.
So let's see how fast you can solve that. After that, I would land on something. Are you ready?
Okay.
So let's see how fast you can solve it while I solve this. That's quite okay. Are you ready? So should we start? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I'm going to take it easy on you, so I wouldn't really go as fast as possible. Let's see how this goes.
Hey, I'm lost though.
Ah, well, it goes this way.
Hey, what am I doing here?
And I'm done.
No.
But let me show you. It was quite a simple. Oh, okay. Now I think you messed it up, but it's no problem. So it was just a 4-move solution.
How?
Right. Watch 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's done.
Oh.
Right. So I'm using this to explain because he didn't know. If I'm able to do it, it becomes magic. Right. So that's the whole concept of magic.
So can I say magic is a puzzle?
Yes, to a larger extent, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle
I
where
see.
we don't see the process to which it's being done, but we know the end result, and it's just amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another magic, please.
Well, so that was this. This is what I usually teach to kids to help them with reasoning. It's not so much of a magic trick, but it helps in some extent. Sometimes we are able to do something crazier than this. If you had timed, you realize it would have been a little less than 30 seconds, right? We can just keep mixing these and no problem. Now the magic aspect comes.
I've mixed again.
The magic aspect comes here. I think I usually come with. Hold on. Oh, okay. A blindfold. Right. So this is a blindfold. You can actually check to see it's not see. You can't see through. Like look through. Can you see through?
No.
No, you can't see through. Okay. So this is the blindfold. I will try to, with magic, try and solve this as fast as I can. Do you have a timer on you?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. You have
a timer.
you can bring it up.
Okay, so.
But hold on, I have to first observe every piece by piece. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so you just say start and I start.
Can you see?
No, you tell me start then.
Okay. Start.
I'm done. Was I able to finish?
Wow. How did you know you were done?
Yeah, so it's one of the processes. There's a competition actually for this, a worldwide competition. Yeah.
Who will try it?
Well, so if you are watching and, and you really want to increase your smartness, I think
impressed.
You should start learning puzzles.
Wait.
As just one way.
But this one, it's no news because you've done it for 5 years. And
Yeah.
it means
Yeah.
you are already conversant with it.
Yes,
So
it happens.
you should be giving it to the amateur ones, those that are now coming.
Yeah,
so they'll really know how it all came about. Because this puzzle, I'm wondering how. Alright, so can you tell us what really entails into magic, since it's about being smart and intelligent?
Yeah.
Apart from that, what other tools do you need with these?
Well, so just like anyone who needs to cook needs ingredients to perform magic, you also need tools, right? We normally call them props, magic props. So the cards, like the basic one, what people see, it's a magic props. There are some magic you can perform without getting extra props, right? But mostly you need something to perform with to help you attain the effect you are looking at. So this one props, and this toolbox you see actually contains most of the props I use in performance.
Give it.
Okay, so
we want to know
let's
them.
move on to my first performance. I usually use this to advise people not to gamble. Yes, not to gamble. So if you are watching, make sure you don't gamble anywhere. It's bad for you,
Don't
especially
gamble.
if you are gambling with someone you don't know.
Okay.
Right, so this is it. There are basically 4 cards. Let me just go through. They are all having red backs. Exactly. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Exactly. Okay. Now, the game you are going to play is for you to follow the 10.
Okay.
Right, that's very different. All these 3 cards don't follow. They are the jokers. They are there to confuse you.
Oh, okay.
So once I do this, where do you think the 10 is? First, second, third, or fourth?
Third.
You lost it. It's second. No, don't worry. So it's now at the bottom. Exactly.
Okay.
It's now at the bottom.
Let me watch.
Watch carefully. If I move this card down, where do you think it is?
It's at the third.
Third. No, by second. Right. So,
how come?
No, it's now let's move on to magic. You have to follow the 10.
Okay.
10 of clubs, right? Watch carefully. If I close this and put it here, place your finger on it this way. Right. Where would you think the 10 is? Here or here? Before magic begins, where do you think it is? Here or here?
Here.
Yeah, that's perfect, right? Yeah. But the issue is, I'm a magician, so I always want to make something impossible happen. The 10 is here, not here. But once I close this and rub here this way, did you see me take the 10 out?
No. How did you get the 10?
And you can check your hands. She says, let me do one more, right?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Just this. Watch carefully. I close it this way. Place your hands on it. Where do you think it is? Here or here?
It's here.
Here. Yeah, that's perfect. But you know how I take it out. This time round, I do this and I pause time. Once I pause time, I come to pick this from here. Did you see me pick the 10?
No.
Oh, watch. Shall I pick the 10?
But my hand was still on
yeah.
it. So how did you take it?
Let me show you how I do it. Whenever I do this, yeah, I've met people tell me, oh, you turn 2 cards over. You turn 2 cards over. Now this is what's going to happen. If I turn 2 cards over like this, right, this will be the 2 cards. Where do you think the 10 is? In my right or in my left? Think properly.
Here.
You think it's here, you are wrong. It's not here. But for you watching, if you also thought it's here, you are wrong. It's not here. So the question is, where is the 10? Come and check in my pockets. It just jumps there. Here. Place your hands in there.
Wow. Wait, how did you do this?
Magic.
I want to experience this magic because you brought only 4 cards.
And the last
how
one
come
jumps.
it's 5?
It's magic. Magic.
No. You can't confuse the confuser just like that. If I bring it out again, they're all going to do it.
But the funny thing is, magic happens once and once over. Like it's like.
Wait, did you bring 5 cards already?
No, there are 4 cards, so one just vanishes and blah blah blah. I just don't know how it happens, but it happens. That's magic for you.
Then you have to explain this at court.
We shall.
And he reigns forever. Hello Ghanaians, that's your boy Gideon Ishiraba. Keep watching the #1 kids TV show, Bambini Show.
Alright, so the next magic.
Let me see if I could get some other thing. Yes. Okay. So I have these. These are just ordinary ropes. Kindly observe them for me.
Rope.
Yeah, they are just ropes. Ropes of you hold them, 3 ropes, and tell me what you think about them.
Skipping rope. Hey, this is very long. And this is the longest.
Okay. Do they come off at any point, or is just one complete piece?
I think maybe it was divided.
Yeah. So they do not rip apart at anywhere, right?
No.
There's nothing fishy about the ropes.
No.
Right. Now this is what's
Wait,
happening.
let me observe it well. Now
Feel free.
See? Hey. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue.
The question is, do you see the same ropes or different types of ropes?
Different ropes.
They are different length.
Yes.
What if I told you they are of the same length?
The same length.
Yeah.
How? Because this is longer than this, and this is short.
This is where the magic comes in. Watch carefully. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Then again, do you think they are the same length or different length?
Different length.
Okay. I want you to question your reality now. Watch carefully. 1, 2, 3. Right, here they are. Now the question is, if you watch here, all the 3 are different, right?
Yes.
Watch. This is what happens. Watch carefully. It's called perspective. Although you think they are different length, you're able to pull all of them so we get the same length. Ropes of the. So we have 1, 2, 3, and it happens
Wait,
again. Like
I
I
want
said.
to do the same.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Now you know what's going to happen.
No.
I know you didn't believe your perspective, so let me just tie these at their various ends, right? And tie this one too at their ends, this way, right? So this is what we end up with. Kindly hold this. Now massage it and pull it towards your side, and with your imagination, you can see the ropes restore back to their various length. Can you see? Here actually becomes shorter. It begins pulling backwards. It begins pulling backwards till stop. And untie there, and you realize that there is one which is very short.
How did you manage to get it back to its length?
That's the magic.
I want to do the same. Teach me how to do it.
Well, magicians don't reveal their secrets.
No. But here you have to reveal every secret.
She says no.
Wow. So if somebody wants to become a magician, how long will the person take?
It comes with passion. It comes with passion. And it depends on everyone. For me, because I saw my dad do it, I had the inspiration from there, so it was quite easier for me.
Okay, you are my friend now,
Ah,
so
yeah.
I'll get the inspiration from you.
That's nice.
Then I'll also be doing magic. Bambini, very soon you'll be having a magician.
A magician hostess. Okay, that's nice.
Alright, so what else are we going to do?
Let me try one final one, and let's see. So this basically is called a sponge ball. Right?
Sponge ball.
Yes. It's called a sponge ball.
I thought you were going to charm some incantations. Or rank about you do this, and the cameraman will become short, and you make him tall again.
Oh, no, I don't need to do that today. Anyways.
Hey, it means you can do that.
We can make that apparent effect, though. So there are these 2 balls. Let's call this 1 and 2. Which one do you want?
Any of them.
No, choose one. No, don't pick it yet. But so this is 1, this is 2. Which one would you prefer?
2.
2. Okay, let's do this. How hard can you close your fist? So if you have something in there, do you think it would be difficult for me to... Let me just keep them here so that they don't fly. Do you think it would be difficult for me to pick something from your hands if you have them? Are you sure?
Yes.
It's only me. Do you think it would be difficult or not?
It won't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so... that's a tight grip. That's nice. Okay, so relax for me. Right, I'll give you your ball, but when I do, make sure I don't take it. I'm very fast. I'm very fast. Let's see how well you can guard your ball. Okay, let's rename them again. 1 and 2. Which one do you want?
2.
Do you want to change your mind?
my ball.
Okay.
This is 2.
So
This my ball.
you want this one?
Yes.
Are you sure you can guard it with all your life?
Not
Okay.
with all my life,
Okay,
but at
no
least I
problem.
can try.
Let's see. So open your hands. This is mine, right? So if I pick this for myself and give yours, hold it very hard. If you slack, I'll pick it. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Now bring your hands this way. Right.
So that you...
No, keep it this way. No, you know what? If I get closer, you think I'm very fast to take it.
Yeah,
So
let me
follow
try.
me. Yeah, do this. Do you feel it becoming smaller? Yeah, like think about it carefully. It's becoming smaller.
I can't find my ball. Hey, it's still
Okay,
there.
it's still there. Stop. Are you sure it's still there?
Yes.
Because mine has become bigger.
It's still there.
It's still there. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm not a thief. I wouldn't steal from
You want
you.
to steal my ball?
No, I wouldn't steal from you. So you know what I'm going to do?
No.
I'm going to give mine to you instead.
Okay, bring it.
You think it's going to be possible? Watch, follow me this way. Do your hands this way. And let's go. 1. Okay. Do you feel it becoming bigger?
No.
You don't feel it becoming bigger?
It's still the
1,
same size.
2, and stop. Watch, mine vanishes from here. It should be in your hands.
How did you do it? No, I don't understand. In fact, I'm in the wonderland at the moment. Wow, see, the 2 balls are in my hands. How did you do that, Ben?
That's the magic.
All right, so what else are we going to do?
So that will be all for today. There are a lot. Let me see. I usually would not want to do this, but let me get this off for now.
Okay.
Let me just try one with basic cards, right? And I think we can call that a final one. So these cards are very different, right? Kindly shuffle them for me.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, anything is. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Hey.
You're doing well. Okay. So you are going to cut to any point you want. Cut some of the cards from it. Right. Take some portion from it. Okay, perfect. Let me have that. Do you have any idea what this card is?
No.
You don't know what this card is. Let's see. Oh, the 8 of clubs. You know what? Make it special by signing any signature or writing something on the surface. Is that all? Are you sure?
Yeah, like it's okay.
Okay, so cap it back. Now watch, it's permanent, so it doesn't clean off, right?
Yeah.
Watch carefully. Your card is here. Say stop wherever you want.
Okay, stop.
Kindly push it inside. Okay. That's all. Do you believe you pushed it in the middle? What if I told you by shaking this at the bottom now? Would that be impressive?
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's not.
It's not.
What if I told you it's on top now?
It could be,
Are you sure?
but no.
But you push it to the middle.
I don't
It's
trust
not on
this.
top. But this is what's happening. Snap your fingers. It jumps to the top.
How?
I'll check. It just jumps to the top.
Wait. See, just a snap, and it
Yeah.
came to the top.
It does happen. We can place it in the middle once more, right? I can show you it's not on the bottom. I can show you it's not on top.
Okay.
But then again, if you snap, we can get it to the top. But this time around, I'm not going to snap. I'm just going to shake it this way, and you can see it actually turn to your card.
Then there is more into magic. It's not what you told us. Tell us more.
Lots of
You're
practice,
telling us there's no
smartness.
spirit. There's no there is nothing attached to it.
Yes,
It's just smartness and
just-
being intelligent.
yes. But what you are seeing is not smartness and
No.
intelligence. That is it. That's the whole point. So we create that effect. People think, well, there's something spiritual about it, but there's nothing spiritual.
Okay, so these are what we are seeing.
Yeah.
Can you give us something out of your boat? Like, it's not here, it's not with a puzzle, anything. Just do something magical.
Something magical.
Yes.
Do you have a coin? If you
Yeah.
get a coin, I'll try something.
Being.
You want something into being.
Yeah.
I actually don't get things into being. I'm able to take them out of existence. So like
Okay.
watch carefully. Like this, for instance. 1, 2, then 3. It vanishes. But I pick it from behind my hair. That's nice.
All right, so Ben, we are about to end today's program. Can you tell us something little, like a summary of magic?
Yeah, so like I've said, like you've seen, whatever happened was right before your eyes. But there were things that were happening in the background you probably never knew. You would never have seen. And that's what makes it magic. So whenever you see magic, don't be so bent on knowing how it's done, but be bent on enjoying the act. Because it's nice to be amazed, and that is it. Yeah.
All right, so this is where we end today's show on the interrogation with Bernard the Magician. Actually, so don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. This is Bambini TV Show, Bambini TV on YouTube, Bambini TV Show on Instagram, and then Facebook. My name is Abna Ahine. All right, so guys, this is Bernard, and like he said, you can call him for all events, but he has to do that himself. Tell us your handles, please.
Oh, so on YouTube, I have a YouTube channel where I perform on the streets and for various events. It's Bernard the Magician on YouTube. And Instagram, I'm at Bernard the Magician, BERNARDTHE and Magician. And I think Facebook to Bernard the Magician. Everywhere you want to see Bernard the Magician. Anyways, yeah. I think in general, that's where you could find me.
All right, so let's say bye-bye to Bambini fans.
Bye-bye.
Bye.